Welcome to another Blender tutorial. My name is Fierce Dog, and yes, it is me on the top right. Today we will model this crown using only geometry nodes. We will start from the bottom, and in the part 1 we will do first layer. I created a very simple scene with shiny floor, few lights and HDRI. The only object I used outside the geometry nodes is the gem. If you don't have this yet, click on Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, Enable Mesh Extra Objects. Then you can find it Add, Mesh, Diamonds and Gem. I wanted to be fancy, so I modelled this gem holder, but you don't have to. I modelled this separatedly and then Ctrl-J to join. In Edit mode, you can easily select each object with Ctrl-L and assign each different material. I have two gems, big and small, but they are the same size here. We will scale them in GeoNodes. Now let's hide everything except the gems. Add a cube. It is huge here, but it is just a placeholder object for the geometry nodes modifier. We go to GeoNodes and add new. If you don't see the nodes, press home. I'm going to delete the group input, we won't need it. Shift A and look up curve circle. Resolution 64 and radius 0.09 to be close to the scale in real life. We add instances on points. And use the curve as instance. Add mesh line. I want 5 rings, so set count to 5, not 3, and offset in Z to 0.0035. We might adjust it later. Now I'm going to give the curves some geometry. Add curve to mesh. Shift D to duplicate curve circle. Resolution 8 is just enough, and radius 0.0008 meters. Input it in profile curve. We are going to add the gems. This video will be a lot of instances on points. Points are our curves before the curve to mesh. We will join the geometry of gems and circles. Take the gem and input the geometry to instances. It works, but we have to do few adjustments. Set scale to 0.4. Now I want them to face outwards. It took me a long time to figure this out. I am going to add normal. This is normal of the curve, and 2 align Euler to vector. Normal to vector of both nodes and rotation to rotation to rotation. In this case, Z on the second one works. You can play with it. The gems are intersecting to the rings. We will move them outwards as well, but it is easier this time. Add transform geometry and on Z put 0.003. This Z is the axis of our original object. And last we will add more gems with resample curve. Increase the count until you like it. $140 looks nice. Just after the join geometry, we will add set position node to move it up a little. 0.005 looks okay. Now box select everything and Ctrl G. We made a group of nodes. Click on the arrow on top right to go back. Right click and rename it, or F2. This is the end of the first video. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching.